Hi, I'm Akai Kote, beauty content creator and YouTuber.
And I'm Sasha Oko, brand owner of So Aesthetic Makeup and a beauty enthusiast.
Welcome to Beauty in Town. This episode is sponsored by Blue Nan 24 Karat Edible Gold Prosecco. Hi guys, welcome back to season 2 of Beauty in Town. Like, we've been away for so long, Sasha.
It's been 3 years.
Yeah, it's been 3 years.
I know.
Wow, it's a really long time. We miss you guys, and listen, we are so sorry. I don't feel like we need to break it down. That's what this episode is about. We're going to break it down.
Because of COVID and so much has happened.
Yes.
It wasn't intentional, but it's good. We took a break and
we are back. We are so excited to be back. So this episode, we're going to take it back.
Of course.
Because we need a recap. We need to freshen up from season 1. Talk about season 1 actually, because season 1 happened lockdown time. So we had a few people. We had a lot of comments. We had new subscribers.
We had really interesting women that we admire, that were people enjoyed watching them and listening to them. And we had a good feedback.
We had good feedback.
That's why I'm surprised that we've taken that long, because the feedback was so positive.
We had a lot of you commenting, sending us DMs. We're going to go into it because I feel like we need to address the past and move on into the future. So we're going to go into the comment section.
Of course.
Sasha, we have a lot of comments that we need to go through. There were lots of positives.
And there were negatives.
There were. I mean, the negatives were, I think they're constructive.
Like?
We'll get into it.
So I'm one of those that I don't want to hear the
negative.
Because I definitely don't know this. I don't know this.
Oh, I'll read it to you. Don't worry. It's for both of us.
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
What do you say?
Okay, so the first comment is someone said, love it, but please reduce the talking over and cutting of one another.
Okay, that's me.
Otherwise, great show, looking for it. No, but the truth is that we are just regular, we're not journalists. And that's what podcasts are about. Like, we learn and we grow, right?
Of course.
And to be fair, when you're having a regular conversation or like you're talking to your friends, people always interject. Obviously, you're going to reduce it. We try and reduce it this season. But yeah, that was good feedback. Thank you guys. Evelyn said, great conversation, but there's too much going on in front and in the background.
What? Like what?
I think it was a decor. But you see, with decor, it's very, it's perspective. No, not perspective. Is how everyone's opinion is different on decor, right?
Of course.
We probably went for a maximalist decor.
It was like a pretty girl.
Yeah, it was. I think it was
vibe.
really nice.
Was very youthful. But anyway, I hope you're happy because we have a more mature setup.
We listen. So this is very minimalist. I hope you're happy, Evelyn. We took your comments and we...
Oh, that's interesting. I thought it was cute.
I thought it was cute as well. Anyway, so Mama said, love this. I'm super happy that finally the cosmetology and makeup industry in Ghana is going to have structure and proper curriculum. Well done, Rebecca. Oh, this was for Rebecca's episode.
Okay.
And love this show. Love this new show, guys. Sasha and Akai. That's nice. Yeah, Rebecca's episode was very informative.
Yeah, and they're actually doing it. So what they said then is actually in force now. So congratulations to Rebecca. I haven't heard or seen her in a long time.
Yeah, funny enough, they actually sent me a message yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we'll get into that later. Wendy said, this was great to watch. When are you interviewing Sasha? You guys want me to interview Sasha?
But how do you interview me when I'm
in it? Host.
I'm the host.
What she wasn't about Sasha. You send your questions, we'll see. So I think this is also on Rebecca's one. No, this is on Valerie's episode.
There were 2 Valeries. Which one?
Valerie Abaze.
Okay.
So Poppy said, love this. She's well informed and the hostesses didn't have to talk much. She really knows what she's about. Nice to know the face behind such a great brand and great products too. All right now, doing good stuff.
Well done, they're doing good stuff.
Yeah.
They just launched a new hospitality brand, so good job.
Love it. I've actually tried it. Really nice. I mean, if you really like the smell of like holistic products, you love them. It's really nice. Okay. Someone said, another excellent intellectual conversation. I'm excited about the direction where this channel is going. Solid content. Love your earrings, Akai and Sasha. Your neck pieces. Thebomb.com. And she said, I think you guys should consider having a Q&A from the audience in season 2. Definitely, this season. A lot of questions.
Of course.
I think our earrings were from Moniz, from Viva.
Yes. I think we really abused it. We were like, wearing it over.
Moniz, the earrings are lovely. Like, they're
brand.
such statement pieces. And obviously, our stylist, Annie, put them together. We're so grateful. So the last one I'm going to read, so this person sent a comment like 2 years ago. She said, hello, excuse me, you can't leave us hanging. We need more content, please.
No, and I do agree as well. I mean, the last 3 years, a lot has happened in the beauty space. And it's something that we really want to share. There's so many things that we have, not like there are things happening that you want to celebrate, and there are issues that you think it needs to be addressed. And it's quite, and I'm sure a lot of people feel the same way. So we feel we need to be back. And there's so many cool things happening that we feel we need to also inform you. Because a lot of us live in a little bubble, and we're here, but we don't know what's going on.
What's going on?
So we're hoping that our platform will do that, and and be more informative in different areas in the beauty space.
You know what's interesting? Like, we spoke about this, and we said that, like, even though we took such a long break, like, there's still no one who filled the void, or nobody, like, anyone, because there are lots of podcasts now, but then personally, I haven't heard anyone that is dedicated to beauty. So, I mean, we are back, and we'll...
Even with my beauty girls, my influencers, I am in between, and I am not having been consistent, but I've also seen that it's such a hard...
it's
difficult space to be in, because everyone that I know who are amazing, it's always on and off, and I'm just wondering how come.
Yeah, I mean, so to be fair, last year, from January to December,
you grew overnight. You were like,
I didn't grow overnight. It took a lot of work.
No, but you put in the work. You are consistent,
and it was just a test to see what will come out of it, right? Because previous years I was posting content, I was creating content, but I wasn't consistent. So I said to myself that 2022 I was going to put in the work and see if anything comes out of it. Yeah. I mean, I grew, I had a lot of followers, which is great.
And engagement.
Yeah, which is great. However, like, that doesn't translate into money. So I said, listen, I tried. If it's not going to generate money, I need to grow. I need to figure out other ways to survive in the creative industry. And for me, Beauty in Town is so important because I think it's the best place for us to put in all our...
great platform.
Yeah. All the knowledge that we have, we build a community here. We have a Beauty in Town community, both of us. We build our community together and put all the knowledge that we have into the community. And so this is why I'm going to channel my energy, my beauty energy for this year.
I agree with you. I agree with you a lot. It's just, I'm a beauty owner as well.
Yep.
But we are always struck with limited budgets. We are a private business, we don't... a small business in quotes, and so we have very small budgets to pay influencers or content creators. But there are bigger businesses here in Ghana who have the budget and they don't, because I experience it. They always want a favor. Even with my small business, I pay. Yeah. But the bigger businesses, beauty businesses here, they don't want to pay.
Yeah.
And I don't want to come across as I'm being a snob, but creating content is not a joke.
It's hard.
Apart from time consuming, it's money.
Yeah, even with what we are doing right now. I mean, thankfully, we've been sponsored this season. Yes, by Blue Nun.
Thank you.
Blue Nun is a lifestyle prosecco and wine brand. They sponsored our season, and we are so grateful because, listen, we've tried to get beauty companies to sponsor us, but obviously, I mean, we don't know what the future holds, but we've been lucky to have this sponsorship, and hopefully we get some beauty brands to sponsor us, because this set alone, if you guys see the behind the scenes, like this set alone, to put this together costs a lot of money, and even that we're still getting favors from here and there. Yeah, it's really costly to create content, and it'll be nice if more companies come and invest in us, because where we could go with Beauty in Town, listen,
of course,
the beauty industry has a lot of money, has a lot of potential. And the money is good. We just need investment.
And I just think that, you know, they should invest in their local, invest in your local. There's so much talent here and they are committed. But if they're not being paid, they lose that motivation, you know. So going out, I mean, personally, I'm fortunate, or you're fortunate to have other jobs.
Yeah.
And so we don't have to depend on being a beauty or a content creator. I think that's why we are not, you know, we are not as forceful as others. But the system doesn't allow you to be forceful. It's a dead end.
I'm going to ask you a few questions about our previous season.
Okay, I'm ready. Yeah? Bring it on.
Okay, so who would you say, okay, so which episode was your favorite?
So for me, I liked everybody on the show. And I liked the topics we covered. But I really enjoyed listening to Aretha. I liked how she transitioned from being an engineer to being in the beauty space and listening to her growth. So I thought that was interesting. I also enjoyed listening to Valerie.
Valerie was a good one.
Valerie was very informative.
Which
Valerie?
Both of them.
Obasi.
Yeah.
She knew her stuff. And I loved that as well. I think she also reassured her audience because she just knew what she was talking about. Yeah. So I loved listening to her. And I love Valerie.
Valerie Lawson too was a really good one. I think people were really excited about that one as well.
She has a tribe.
Yeah.
So she was very, very sweet as well, and I enjoyed her. There's so many of them. Yeah, and I even liked Gilbert.
Gilbert was a good one. Yeah.
He was our only male guest
on the show.
And so he was also sweet. I liked his perspective.
Yeah. I like Lydia as well.
Her energy, she brought so much energy. I got to know her more and I loved her more. So she was fun.
Yeah, she was a good one.
And then we had Noura.
Yeah, Noura was also a nice one.
So
yeah. There was actually one episode that didn't show, which I was sad about. The one with Olive. We had technical problems with that one. We couldn't reshoot. But that episode was really good.
There was another one that we didn't show but needs to be shown was with Nokwari.
So Nokwari and Swanky. Yes. So we did those two episodes that we didn't show. Maybe we'll put them in this season. I don't know if it will work, but like those were really two really good guests that we had. Hopefully it's either we show them or we reshoot with them because they had a lot of knowledge to share. Yeah. There was one episode that we had to redo, the one with Justina. Yeah, we had to reshoot that one again because of technical problems, but
she's sweet. How is she now? Where is she?
She had a baby. It's been 3 years. Yeah, she had a baby.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, so let's just go back into a lot has happened in the beauty space in Ghana.
It has.
Over the last 3 years.
And I feel like it's who knows. It's all about who you know. Yeah. So much is happening. I mean, I'm not, like a big beauty person in the space.
What do you mean?
But I tend to hear things after it's happened. And I feel like, why? Because we want to support anything beauty. So I don't know why.
That's a good question. So that's a good one because there was even one that you actually went to in December. So December 2022.
Yeah.
I was going on my phone and I saw that there was a whole CurlCon, the one they did with Africella.
Yes, I was invited to that.
Yes, you went for that one. And here I am sitting at home. I'm like, if I'm not called, so who is there? No, I don't even mean to sound some way, but I feel like there are certain people in the beauty industry that if they are not at certain places, who is organizing it or who puts these things together. And then the only thing I can think about is people who don't know anything about the beauty industry.
So for me, they reached out to me on IG. And then a friend of mine was also going. Yeah. And so she told me, it was last minute. But automatically, actually, whenever they reach out to me, I always think they've reached out to you.
Yeah.
Because every now and again, I call you that, have you heard from?
Yeah.
But for some weird reason, yes, you were not there. But there were not that many, and they were all foreigners. Apart from me and maybe 2 or 3 people.
Yeah, like Sandrina was there as well.
They were all like diasporas or...
Which is fine now because, I mean, it's a diasporan event. Obviously, CrowdCon doesn't originate from Ghana. However, I just feel like when there's something that's happening in the country where people are in the industry, I feel like they need to acknowledge and like invite.
They do, but maybe maybe they've had bad experiences, or we are not as approachable locally as it might be. Because why would you do something and not reach out to local?
Yeah, but I mean that's a lot of what ifs. But I don't think I'll ever like do an event and not invite like the local people, because if you're coming to do something here and you want to promote whatever it is, there has to be the element of like adding local content to it.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Also, remember, actually a lot happened this December.
A lot.
I mean, for me, I was at home watching on IG, but I didn't go to Afrochella, but I hear it was amazing.
I did. So
and then
I was there.
You saw Fenty.
So I saw the Fenty stuff. Should we go back to like, because a lot of Fenty launched. We haven't even talked about the launch, but let's talk about Afrochella, then we'll go back to the Fenty launch.
My bad.
So basically, the Fenty stand, it was actually quite big. It looked really good. It
looked beautiful online.
It was well done. I didn't see them selling product. What I saw was that they were doing touch-ups.
So it was an activation.
It was an activation.
Or installation.
Installation activation.
Okay.
I didn't know. Yeah, I guess activation. I didn't personally go to the stand. I just went by. I saw Prince. Not Asari. Asari was one of the makeup artists, which was nice. I like that. And Zoki. I like that they involved local makeup artists, which was great. Topicals was there as well. You know, the skincare brand. Yes. Yeah.
They gifted us stuff at. We went to another beauty. It wasn't a beauty event. It was one of these. Oh, she's gonna kill me. Styles. She's in America. Nana. I'll come back to it. They did it at Vine.
Oh,
everything.
Every stylish girl.
Every stylish girl.
Yeah.
So she did a PR or goodie bags when we went, and I think we had.
Yeah. So Topicals, the activation at Afrochella.
No. Sorry, no. Topical gave us. They either gave us a voucher, a curl con. I don't know. I don't want to get it wrong, but I know that I mixed it up. Yeah. But I know I got stuff.
Yeah. So at Afrochella, they were also like sharing their samples.
Yeah.
For Fenty, I understood why the activation would make sense, because after the fact, you can just go into the Fenty store and buy. However, with Topicals, I'm like, if I like the
speaking
samples,
of Fenty, I want to go back to Fenty. Being a makeup brand
I'll come back to Topicals. But okay, wait, before we go to Fenty, let me just finish the Topicals.
Okay.
If I enjoy the samples at Afrochella, how was I going to get the product from there? Because they don't stock in Ghana unless I don't know. So it was a bit. I liked the activation, but I didn't get like.
Maybe it was a test project just to see.
I guess it was a test project.
Next time they'll come and bring some more, because she's from Nigeria.
Yes, and I know she's African.
Yeah. So no, but my thing about Fenty is that on social media, I saw they launched in Nigeria or South Africa first, and I saw the activation. I saw how amazing it looked. And I saw they had written Ghana, coming soon to Ghana. I was looking forward to see what they would do in Ghana, and nothing happened.
Yeah,
I was wondering why.
It was actually interesting because my friend reached out to me. He was like, are you part of the Fenty influencers? I'm like, no. And he was like, so if you're not part, who's part? I'm like, that's interesting, because I was actually looking forward to seeing who they were going to use in Ghana, because in Nigeria they used a lot of influential
and
people.
I love the brand. You know?
I love Fenty.
So
Fenty's a great brand.
I was super excited when I heard it was coming to Ghana. And I was really super excited. I hope I'm on their guest list if they had an event here.
Yeah,
but
nothing. It was just like, after the launch, it was just crickets in Ghana and, well, I don't know, obviously I'm not in Nigeria, so I don't know how it went in Nigeria and South Africa. Because their store is since I visited the store, it's a nice setup. It's the Fenty that you see abroad is what they brought here, which is nice, but it's just crickets. And I'm just wondering, I hope like maybe every Afrochella there'll be something exciting that will happen, but we just have to wait
now there's no more Afrochella, apparently it's future.
Afrofuture, exactly. Afrofuture, oh, that was...
But I like the new name too.
I do, it's growing on me.
It's
growing on me.
I like it.
Afrofuture has, I think, actually let's not go into that, that's not beauty, but...
But anyways, I also wanted to touch on the last 3 years. 2 years ago we had hips.
Yes, hips.
So hips was a great
Success.
a great platform for beauty brands. Kudos to Gwen and her brother
And her team, yeah.
and her team. So that was really good. That was something exciting that happened.
So wait, it was last year, 2022.
Because we've done it twice.
You've done two?
So Aesthetic has been.
No, so there was one pre-COVID, and after COVID, they didn't do it the next year.
Yes,
so they did it the following. They've skipped.
But it was
year.
still. It was pre. No, it wasn't pre. It was post-COVID.
The first. No. The first hips was pre-COVID. It was 2020.
Really?
Yeah. And then the second one was 2022. So they just had two hips.
Yeah, so what, they skipped 2 years?
So they skipped 2 years. So they skipped COVID year and they've skipped the year. No, they skipped COVID year. And they did it in 2022.
I thought they skipped just 1 year. But anyway, that was really good. That was a really good platform.
Yeah, but I prefer the first one.
Always, the first ones are always.
Yeah.
But I have to talk for hips. That day, the last one they did, we had Global Citizens event. There were multiple events happening at the same time, and all of them wanted to go to each other's events.
Yes. Oh, yeah, that's
so
true.
that maybe had a little
effect
on maybe the turnout.
Yeah.
But I love their commitment, and they show that they care about the brands and they want us to grow in that community and help each other. So that was like, for me, it's networking. I'm just meeting other beauty brands, because otherwise you see them online, but you haven't really seen them in person.
Yeah.
So it was quite nice, and most of the brands who were there, the owners were there as well, so you got to interact with them. So I enjoyed that.
From a business standpoint, what do you think about beauty fairs?
Personally speaking, for a business standpoint, I'm looking out for stockists. I'm looking out for investors. Unfortunately, we don't get that. But what we get is we get to meet new people.
Yeah, I
we
guess
acquire
you
new
meet your
customers as well.
too.
But it's not enough. Long term, you want to see growth, huge growth, and you're hoping you can have people who would want to invest in your business. Yes. But overall, it's always fun time for me and my staff as well. It's kind of like our day, like Christmas.
No, I see that because when I went
out of your workspace into a different workspace, so they also meet their colleagues and friends, and they're chatting. So it's fun. Yeah,
because the last one, it was like a whole party. Like there was music, there were performances.
100%. There's great food vendors.
There was this group, this salon. They do locks, Abiba locks. There was a whole performance on stage.
Yes, I saw her.
Which was exciting.
I didn't meet her in person, but I saw her from afar, and she has really nice.
I won't lie, what I didn't enjoy about Hibbs was I felt like it was too packed.
Is that the thing?
No, not packed in terms of like I felt like the space.
The
space. I couldn't when I go to a stand, I can't experience I'm standing in front of a booth and people are behind me crammed. I don't get to experience products and the brands like I would have loved to.
The space was a little small.
A bit tight.
Yes.
You
are right, actually.
Yeah.
You are right.
Apart from that, I think it was a great...
I mean, for me as a business owner, these are things that we need all the time. But it has to be in your budget. We can't do multiple...
because there's also Makeup Ghana.
Makeup Ghana is also a great platform for all beauty brands. I think they are more on a smaller scale than Hips. But last year they had theirs in Kumasi rather than in Accra. And so we went to Kumasi. It was very small, but it was still, I love what they are doing. I love their initiative. It was different.
Yeah. I saw that you went to your team.
I went with my team. It was a good experience as well. It's always good to go and see, which was great. But they're both different. And we try our best to support both.
I just think first of all, Ghana is small, then Accra is small, and then the target market is even smaller. And so to have two different beauty fairs, I was just wondering how...
It's a little hard on brands because you have to pay for the fair, it's not for free. So you need to prioritize that, which one should you be at?
Yeah.
And for me, we have so much loyalty with Makeup Ghana,
brands.
So it's not even, there's no brainer, there's no question, we will be there. You know what I mean? Regardless.
Yeah. Do you think the customers for Makeup Ghana is different from the customers
I
from
think so.
Hips.
I think so. But I also think that the customers from Makeup Ghana also attend Hips.
Yes.
Because Hips PR and marketing is on fire.
Yeah.
So they give you so much reason, like they
To
give you
look
a
forward to it.
reason that to that point that you want to be
go.
there. You want to be there. So they have a, I mean, the owner of Hips is like a marketing guru.
She is.
So they know how to drag you in. So their marketing is on point. And also, as I said again, Makeup Ghana is more on a smaller scale. Hips is huge. Even the lineup of the brands are more.
I mean, even with Hips, like Hips just does Hips, but Makeup Ghana does a lot. Like they do the education part, they do the awards, then the beauty fair.
No, they do a lot.
They do a lot.
They do a lot.
What Hips can do on a bigger scale, they have spread out and they're doing this in different ways.
Exactly.
And we went for the beauty awards. Me, you, and Annie.
Oh, that was like, how long was that? That was like 2 years ago.
That was last year.
No, was it last year?
Beauty Awards, Makeup Ghana.
Makeup Ghana Awards, was it last year? No, it was 2 years ago. The one we won was 2 years ago.
Oh, time
flies. It was 2 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Now they've taken off my category, makeup blog and vlog of the year.
Why have we taken that category? Now that I want to be a beauty blogger, a content creator, then they've taken it off.
Yeah, I guess like it was going to be the same people over and over again.
But why? We talked about monetary. Because people are not paying. People are going into lifestyle and creating beauty content.
Yeah, absolutely. Like no one is paying. Like if anyone tells me that they make a living off
so
doing
you know
beauty
who
content,
pays actually? So the brands pay the Ghanaian actors or the celebrities more than the content creators.
Yes.
Because they have the numbers.
Yeah, they do.
So they don't even care whether they create content or they do this or that. They're just using their visibility as a way of...
I guess it's also like target market.
So
most of the celebrities have mass numbers.
100%.
They are not niche numbers. So for example, if I have a brand that is selling maybe Permin cream, you need a mass market. You don't need the content creators market. So obviously it goes to celebrities.
But you need to spread it.
And those are the ones that have money.
Of course.
The big brands who make those products have that kind of money.
Of course.
I guess we need to spread it, but I think I'm done.
Don't be. Because I'm watching you. Like, you know, I feed off your energy. So if you're done, I'm like, then
we're putting our energy into beauty in town.
Of course.
Because, I mean, taking up a new sport, I'm playing golf. And
I know, I see you.
Both of us. I mean, you see, the thing is...
No, but she has a golf bag. Me, I'm still getting into it. Right now, it's a chore. But she loves it. Like, it's part of her. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's my life.
Her
like,
daily dose. Like, it's part of her.
It's part of my life.
And everybody who I speak to, or the people I know who play golf, is the same. The energy is the same. So I don't know why mine is the show. Maybe they have to remind me that, aren't you playing today?
I started golfing last year, and I'm getting into
Why did you start anyway?
So my father-in-law plays, my husband plays.
Okay.
And I went to work with them one time. I'm like, oh, I can actually do this.
Yeah, and it's nice
and
to have more
the thing
women.
about golf is like once you start playing and get into it, you want to keep playing. And that's where that's how I got
like
into
most
it.
sports, no?
Yeah, I guess like most people who play tennis enjoy tennis, whatever. But for me now, I'm getting into creating content for golf.
I
On
see
YouTube, yeah, I've started, and I enjoy it.
I even think you've even taken over your husband. I think you're even playing more than him now.
No, okay. So the good thing is that we play together a lot.
Okay.
And we have our friends we play golf with. Both of us are friends, so like we play with each other, we play together, but we are really enjoying golf. I'm actually surprised I'm playing golf. Like when I was younger, I would never ever think of playing golf, but it's a good thing to open your mind as a young person to like just try things.
And it's just good. I mean wellness is everything. These days you need to take care about yourself. It's not just about what people can see, but actually making time and taking care of just for your own mental health as well. You know what I mean? Like all these, like Pilates is a thing now in Ghana.
I want to try Pilates. I think
we need to get her in. There's
I forgot her name, but she was at
Cedar.
Yes,
Cedar. She's amazing. She relocated from the UK to Ghana, and she's really changed the game.
Okay, guys. So for this new season, it will mainly be Sasha and I.
Yay!
We're going to speak mainly on like topics in the beauty industry. You guys to get our perspectives on.
And this time we would put questions out like a week before, so you can, if there's any questions you want to ask, then or any topics you want to talk about as well, we can also discuss it on this platform. And we're also going to be. Are we going to be live? No, we won't be live.
No, we won't be live. You just send your questions to Beauty in Town. So Beauty in Town GH DM. Send us all your questions. We'll answer them on the next episodes as we film. Yeah. So this season will be more topics. We'll have a few guests come in as and when. Maybe be Sasha and I, two of us. For you guys, this is going to be interesting. Finally, we started season 2. Listen, when we go out, people are always asking us that. And that's how I saw the impact that we made. Because people always ask, when is your program coming back? We are so happy to be back. We are so grateful to our sponsor, Blue Nun. They make Prosecco's and wines, which we really enjoyed. This one has gold flakes. Okay, I actually finished drinking mine. But this one has gold flakes. It's really, really lovely. It's a mix between like sweet and sour. Yeah, so Sasha, anything else?
This season, we're going to be reviewing a lot of products, a lot of beauty services. So if there's any new place or there's any new product out there that we haven't discovered, we're happy you let us know so we can talk about it, review it, and then so that we can enjoy it, we can have that community where we're shopping wisely.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of products that I look out for and I don't know where to find them.
I mean, yeah, it'll be great to like get to know where to get products from, and it's easier for me to buy products when I know that you have used and you enjoy it. So that's what we are going to be doing this season. So it's a lot. It's a lot this season.
And all the beauty brands as well. If there's anything that you want to share with us, we'll be so happy to take them off your hands and try them and see.
Share our reviews. I hope you guys are ready for like an in-depth review.
Of course, no filter.
No filter at all. Yeah, thank you guys for listening. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram. On podcast, we'll be on Spotify and Apple, wherever you guys listen to your podcast. Leave us a review because we're ready for season 2. Yeah. All right,
Bye.
guys.
And thank you for listening to us.
Thank you for listening.
See you on the next episode.